You may be seated. Mr. Toscano, Mr. Massengale, members of the board, parents, family, and friends, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2021. My name is Shane McKay, and I am proud to be the principal of East Central High School. But before we begin, I may ask that you please silence your cell phones or any other electronic devices. Because this is a special event for all of us, I would also like to offer the utmost respect for every graduate as they cross the stage by not using noisemakers or air horns during the ceremony. To our graduates, this past year has taught us many lessons. We can only control two things in our life. That is our attitude and our effort. That when challenges come our way, how we choose to respond leads to the outcomes that we ultimately receive. Never forget that success in life is never given. It must be earned, and there are no substitutes for hard work. The entire East Central community is incredibly proud of you. Remember one thing when you walk out these doors: once a Hornet, always a Hornet, and we are EC. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium your senior class vice president, Alexandria Licea, for the invocation, followed by the presentation of colors, led by our JROTC Battalion Commander, Cadet Major Zoe Zients, and the national anthem, sung by our graduating seniors, Brenna Cabrera, Savannah Rock, and Haley Rosales. Alexandria.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather here today to celebrate our accomplishments, let us not forget the blessings that follow behind us. For the school which has given us a safe place to learn and grow. for our teachers who have so richly loved and cared for us, for our families who have cheered us on to the finish line and stood by our side unconditionally, for our loved ones we have lost who still look over us and proudly watch us cross the stage today. On this day especially, we thank you for the friends that we have found among our classmates, for all the jokes that we will laugh about in the years to come, for all the challenges of adversity we endured together side by side, and for your love which has been made evident through the relationships we will carry with us beyond high school. We know that the journey towards this day has not always been easy. We know too that the road ahead will not always be smooth, but we ask for your grace and strength along the way. Help us put the knowledge, skills, and insights gained through our education for the good of all humanity. Help us continue to grow ever more grateful and wise. In your name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the East Central JROTC Color Guard. Remain standing and hold your applause until the color guard has left the stage. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Sergeant First Class Angelis Sanchez. Guarding the American flag is Cadet Corporal Jacqueline Vargas Yaley. Carrying the Texas flag is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Kiana Johnson. Guarding the Texas flag is Cadet Sergeant First Class Roger Caballero. The color sergeant is Cadet Staff Sergeant Son Lee Go.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and that rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order! Order! Outer! Right! Forward! Walk! Left! 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 Right! Left! 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 Right! Color guard! Hold! Outer! Right! Post! Colors! Reset! Arms! Order! Arms! Outer! Right! Forward! Walk! Left! 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 Right! Left! 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 Right! Left! 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 Right! Left! 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 Right!
You may be seated. Next, I would like to call to the podium your senior class president to introduce our platform guest, Chancellor Akins. Chancellor.
Board of Trustees, President John Massengale, Vice President Monique Presas, Secretary Claudia Barrientos, Member Del Brazil, Member Steve Bryant, Member Victor Garza, and Member James Mulkey. District Administration, Superintendent of Schools, Roland Toscano. Chief Instructional Officer, Dr. Shannon Fuller. Chief Financial Officer, Judy Burns. Executive Director of Student and Community Engagement, Ashley Colas. Executive Director of Support Services, Stevie Gonzalez. High School Administration, Principal Shane McKay. Academic Deans, Renee Ferguson and Melissa Barnett Koshin. School District Campus Principals, Casslead High School, Dr. Wendy Fuller. Heritage Middle School, Mary Alice Gomez. Legacy Middle School, Dr. Nicole Lewis. Oakcrest Elementary, Joette Barnes. Salado Elementary, Teresa Triana. Highland Forest Elementary, Brittany Irvin. Harmony Elementary, Stephanie Orsak. Pecan Valley Elementary, Assistant Principal Mary Steen. Sinclair Elementary, Stacy Johnston. Bexar County Learning Center, Joshua Gutierrez. And lastly, our graduate speakers, Senior Class President, Chancellor Akins. Senior Class Vice President, Alexandria Licea. Highest ranking summa cum laude graduate, Christian Linsman. And Senior Class Treasurer, Ivan Salazar.
Please welcome to the podium our #1 ranking Summa graduate, Christian Linsman, for the senior address. Christian.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to start off by expressing how grateful I am that East Central's class of 2021 is able to have this in-person graduation. The last 15 months of our lives have been nothing short of bizarre, but it's times like these that define an era. I'm certain that one day our children's children will interview us about COVID-19 for school projects. They'll look back at the COVID years with wild curiosity, wondering what it was like to live through the 2020 pandemic. Nevertheless, we are here. And while the current state of affairs is not preferable to any of us, we stand as testaments to the human condition of adaptability. We have exhibited resiliency in the face of unpredictability. Although it is hard not to think about the pandemic when almost every facet of life currently alludes to it in some way, I won't allow it to consume this speech as well. In reminiscing over the past 4 years, I've realized that my knowledge of the world and episodes of metanoia have seemed to double with every progressing year to adulthood. It's still hard to believe that the time has finally come to walk this stage. And although I have sentimental tendencies, I've recently been able to grasp this inevitable change more readily. I owe much of this to remembering my studies of Chinese philosophy in Miss Kunoth's world history class. One of these philosophers, Laozi, the founder of Taoism, once said, "If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. If you're at peace, you are living in the present." As a person who struggles with anxiety, this has always been a quote I've referenced. I also use this as inspiration to come up with a saying that's become my own. Life's too short to waste time not embracing every moment of it, but it's also far too long to sweat the small things. Last week, I had the opportunity to visit one of the oldest cities in the New World, Boston, Massachusetts. It's a surreal feeling when you're standing in the very place that the events unfolded you've learned about over and over again in history class. And as I stood in the very spot where Crispus Attucks became a martyr to the American dream, it got me thinking. These men who set the foundation of our nation, whose names will be forever remembered, all had something in common. Nowadays, people seem to look at these significant figures in a mystical sense, as if people like Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and Ben Franklin don't exist anymore. I'm guilty of doing this as well, and though these people were remarkable, who would play a part in establishing what would become the most powerful country in the history of the world, Their enduring legacy is the result of making the right decision when the time arose. Life does not follow a linear path. There's ups and downs, patches of smooth sailing, and the inevitable white-capped waters. Everybody is a product of their environment, but are distinguished by the philosophy they choose to live by. Men like Thomas Jefferson were born in a time of enlightenment when people were longing for a land of freedom, but leadership was needed to steer the masses to this place. Washington couldn't change the climatic conditions during the winter at Valley Forge, but when it was time for him to respond, he did so in a fantastical fashion, like when he drove the Redcoats from Boston, bluffing with mostly empty cannons. It was such risks that made people gravitate toward him, earning him a permanent place in history. You see, it's not so much of what happens to us, but what we make of the situations that we face that determines how we will be remembered. In Luke chapter 12, verses 25 to 26, Jesus says, "And which of you by being anxious can add a single hour to his span of life? If then you are not able to do as small a thing as that, why are you anxious about the rest?" I'm a Christian, but you don't have to be in order to appreciate the message here. We must work to always control the controllables and make the best of the rest. Don't allow negligible inconveniences to affect your mental clarity on the important matters. I'd love to continue on and stand up here for much longer, but the time I was allotted has most likely already expired. I would like to conclude by thanking all of the teachers and staff who have continually done their best to create an environment that fosters success and has encouraged us to be the best version of ourselves. The upcoming generations are always the key to the future, and the responsibility of teachers and administrators in molding us is one that cannot be overstated. There's a special quote by my favorite book character of all time, Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird. He said, "The one thing that doesn't abide by majority rule is a man's conscience." This is a concept understood well by the likes of Washington, Jefferson, and Franklin. It's important to note that these people are not looked upon with reverence by accident. They became famous for the decisions they made in the face of great adversity. Even though they fell short at times, as every human does, they continued to learn from their failures and make decisions they'd be able to carry on their conscience. Your decisions now may not carry the same weight as Washington's did during the Revolution, but the ways in which you choose to respond to adversity is something that can certainly impact more than just yourself. We must understand that we are now going to be looked at as adults and judged by our actions. Remember, it's only natural to make mistakes, but there will be defining moments in our lives, and that is when following our conscience might be the hardest. The self-serving route is tempting to take, but the figures we remember today decided to find their worth by immersing themselves in the service of others. So make decisions that not only serve you, but that create a positive aura around you. And whether you become famous or not, the reminiscence of your name will be forever in a positive light to those whose lives you've touched. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Fantastic, Christian. As the principal of East Central High School, I hereby certify that these students have met all requirements as set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the East Central Independent School District. Mr. Toscano, Mr. Massengale, and members of the board, and to the entire East Central family, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the graduating class of 2021. At this time, I would like to introduce our superintendent of schools, Mr. Roland Toscano.
Thank you, Mr. McKay. I'd certainly like to add my congratulations to each of our graduates today. And I agree with you, Christian. This year's been bizarre, certainly one that will forever be remembered. As William Shakespeare once wrote, nothing is either good or bad, but thinking it makes it so. Like every storm, the past season of our lives has stripped away things that were not firmly grounded. And it's left behind essential foundations that are worthy of being built upon. Has this year been an unfortunate sequence of events? or a tremendous opportunity. Overcoming obstacles depends on how we choose to interpret the context and frame the circumstances. Perspective is everything. Where the head goes, the body follows. We in the East Central community all know that the obstacle in the path, it is the path. That's why we always lean in when things get tough. Graduate, our mission for you the past 13 years is to ensure that by the time you graduated, that you are academically prepared for continuing your education and that you are employable. For us, it's never been a choice between going to college or going to work. It's always been about going to college and going to work. I recently heard a story about a surgeon who had an emergency plumbing issue at his personal home. The plumber arrived, fixed the issue in 30 minutes, and charged the surgeon $300. The surgeon was angry and surprised and began to complain that as a surgeon, I only charge $200 an hour for my services, to which the plumber responded, "I used to be a surgeon before I became a plumber." The bottom line is that you have to know what you're good at, what you're interested in, and what the job market actually looks like. Make informed decisions about what college is for you, and make certain that your investment will actually pay off. So let's see how you did. The class of 2021 has accomplished many amazing things. They earned a combined 637 dual credit college hours, and among this group are 30 AP scholars. Each of them earned a score of 3 or higher on at least 3 or more AP tests, earning college credit in each of those subjects. 440 of the students among us today have already been accepted into either a 2 or 4-year college or university. 7 of these students have been accepted to a technical trade school. This class has earned more than $12 million in scholarships, by far exceeding the largest amount in the history of our high school. There are also 170 seniors among this group who finished with a cumulative 4-year grade point average of 90 or better. Would summas, magna, and cum laude grads all stand for just a moment? Thank you. Congratulations. This class also includes a cohort of seniors who completed 27 college hours towards a degree in fire science through San Antonio College. Jesus Aguilera, Elias de la Fuente, Daniel De Leon, Lexa Gray, Quentin Jackson, Emmanuel Montalvo, Brandon Rodriguez, Jacob Sanchez, and Michaela Sendejo. Congratulations. "110 seniors have already earned a certificate in health science technology, 59 earning a certified nurse's assistant's license, 24 earning a dental assistant's license, 23 earning a certified medical assistant's license, and 4 still pending, but we're very confident will earn their pharmacology certification, giving each of these seniors credentials to begin careers in healthcare today." In addition, we have 5 seniors who have earned their education aid certification and will one day go on to become teachers. 8 other seniors have earned their American Welding Society certification and are also ready to go to work today and make a tremendous living. One senior among you, Noah Chavez, completed the rigorous process and has accepted an appointment to the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, which by far has one of the most competitive admissions processes in the nation. And he will study aerospace engineering and chase his dream of becoming a naval pilot. Congratulations, Noah and family. Anston Brian Kelly cleared 6 foot 8 inches and earned the bronze medal in high jump, making him the 3rd best high jumper in the entire state of Texas. Congratulations, Anston. And not to be outdone, Mackenzie Whitlock was accepted to Columbia and Cornell University with a 3%, 8% acceptance rate, extremely competitive. Both are Ivy League schools, as you all know. To further demonstrate her brilliance, she'll be taking her academic talents to the University of Texas at Austin. Hook 'em. East Central High School also has 6 students who completed one of the highly competitive Alamo Academy programs with a combined total of 178 college credit hours. Erin Mendoza and Gianna Murphy in aerospace, Maylin Larios and Mariana Lujano and Leticia Sanchez in health professions, Mackenzie Tully in information technology and security. Congratulations to all of you for such an accomplishment. And last but certainly not least, we have 16 seniors who have already enlisted in one or more branches of the United States Armed Forces. Those of you who have already enlisted and been sworn in, please stand and be recognized. We salute you all, and we thank you for your courage and for your impending service. As I close my remarks for today, I want to remind each of you that generations of Hornets have come before you. Among those are hardworking difference makers who represent every profession, every trade, and every branch of the military. I've been raised in this community my entire life, and I've personally witnessed that what goes on in the East Central Independent School District, it changes the world. To whom much is given, much is required, and our world needs honest, honorable, and effective leaders now more than ever in our history. Who among you will dare to lead, to stand in the gap and shoulder the burden of leadership? The ability to do that is within each of you. Choose the path less traveled and serve. Pay it forward and make sure your life is an example for the next generation of Hornets to follow. Never settle for standing on the sidelines. Instead, get in the game and do your part to make the world a better place. You know where to find us, and know that you are always welcomed home. Congratulations to you all. Mr. Massengill, members of the Board of Trustees, I certify to you that these graduates have completed all requirements of the East Central Independent School District and the state of Texas for conferment of certification, and that they are ready to receive their diplomas. Accepting the class on behalf of the Board of Trustees, their president, Mr. John Massengill. Mr. Massengill.
Thank you, Mr. Toscano. Good morning, parents, grandparents, and every person here who has supported a member of the East Central High School graduating class of 2021. I humbly welcome you. Graduates, I would like to take some time this morning and share with you what I believe are some important words of advice from me to you that I believe will be useful to you at the end of the day, one chapter in your life, and begin another tomorrow. Up until 16 years ago, and just about every other weekend, I enjoyed driving a race car on a dirt track located near Houston, Texas. I raced a modified light race car, number 88, that I built myself. My early love of all things racing I owe to both an older dear friend, Mr. Paul Jett, and my father, Louis Massengill. It was a hobby of both men when they were younger, and because of them, I grew to loving it too. They were truly my role models in racing and my heroes in life. I was eager to learn from Mr. Jett and my dad everything there was to know about building a race car and then racing a car in competition. From learning mechanical work and aligning with two people like them who knew everything about racing, the importance of strategies and preparing for the best track position and helping others when help was needed, to learning what each color of the flag meant, you name it, I had to learn it all. I loved everything about dirt track racing. I won some races and I lost some races, but I kept learning through it because it was worth it to me. I had a whole bunch of fun and made wonderful friends too. The time with Mr. Jett and my father was priceless. My races were their races too. Hands down, I learned from the very best. As I hope you can imagine by now, there are many parallels between preparing for a race and actually racing a car in it. The educational journey, the race, you've each been in the last 12 to 13 years. First, like hours and hours and hours of mechanical work on your car, you have done much of the same throughout your race to get ready for today. You've completed homework, read books, orchestrated projects, taken tests, just to name a few. Good job. But it does not stop today. Regardless of what your envision of your next race will be like, the very same effort will be required of you, flanked by people who believe in you and support you. Many of whom are here today. Grab hold of it. Grab hold of it all and embrace the opportunity. Be confident in your abilities. A measurable part of your outcome will hinge on the devotion, support from your heroes, and the level of commitment and focus you provide from the very beginning. Next, now I know there are so many positions in a race and only a few cars and drivers qualify at one time, just as you've seen in classes and games and sporting events. Culinary, band, cheer, junior ROTC, and dance competition. Practice and good strategies work well. As you know well by now, more often than not, you will get out of each race you're in pretty much of what you put into it. Never forget that you are not alone and helping others who may compete against you and are deserving of your help and respect. A hard-sought, hard-earned victory against others will always mean more if you're not challenged at all. Last, remember what the various racing flags are and what they mean. Learn to use them as your guide and always open yourself to adjusting for improvement. Believe me, each of you will experience each of the flags many times as you race in the next chapter in your life. How you respond to the flags, however, will be your key to success. While the green flag means go, the yellow and red flags are warnings you'll encounter along the way. Regroup and slow down. The black flag, the least popular in a race and life, will serve you as a shield to help you adjust and correct your course. Finally, the black and white checkered flag. What can I say? That's the prize. I hope for each of you here that your next chapter in life show you taking many coveted black and white checkered flags. As a Hornet, you should. Right now, each of you have a plan for tomorrow, the beginning of your next race. What you've done so far to prepare for this moment matters. Whatever happens, be confident and never stop pursuing what you want. As I mentioned earlier, I raced up until 16 years ago. I was in fifth position and in a perfect lane in traffic to move ahead of the other drivers. My car was running good and I was doing well. In turn 3, however, during one of the last few laps, I was moving through the pack towards first position when another driver swerved to miss a spinning car. He hit the wall, went airborne and into a flip and landed upside down on top of my car. I was upset and mad. Race was over. The checkered flag went to somebody else. I thought about how close I was to winning the work put into the car, and I thought about my dad sitting in the stands, something he's always done every time I raced. After medical evaluations were completed, I walked alone back to my car trailer. The tow truck carrying my car passed me along the way. My car was tangled, broken mess, dangling from the hoist. I turned the final corner and instantly made eye contact with my father, who was standing alone by my trailer. In addition to the injury sustained that could have worsened in another wreck, the look on my father's face told me what I'd already known. It was time to end my racing, bid number 80 a goodbye, and focus on my next endeavor in life. While I was disappointed with how my time racing on a dirt track ended, I felt surprisingly okay at peace with it too. Needless to say, part of the journey in racing and anything in life is to know when to say when and move on. I was proud of my achievements on the racetrack. More importantly, my most cherished checkered flag was knowing my dad was proud of me. With a heavy heart and without warning, I lost my dear father suddenly a few short months later. Mr. Jatt passed a few years later after that. They remain, though, my two perfect wingmen, as I still have life races to which complete, and I know we'll always need them to guide me through. But like you will see, your life races hinge on how well you prepare, your reaction when things go wrong, and during times of disappointment and loss, and you who have the right by your side to help you along the way. Graduates, never take anyone for granted, as you owe those by your side for the years of guidance and support they have selflessly offered you. Pay attention to the various flags life will show you. Adjust accordingly. When the green flag drops, it's time to go, because tomorrow is another race and life is waiting for you at the first turn. Always remember, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. In closing, to the class of 2021, God bless and Godspeed. Let us know where life takes you. Visit often. Each of you have made your mark on our hallowed halls, and all of the East Central Independent School District is honored by you. And never before seen worldwide obstacles you have had to overcome. On the wings of every hornet who precedes you today, go forward and succeed. Never forget from where you came, you will always be welcome home. Mr. Toscano, on behalf of the East Central Board of Trustees, I accept the certification of candidates. As a proud graduate of EC class of 1982, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Massengill and Mr. Toscano. Will the first row of seniors please stand and approach the stage to receive your diplomas?
Christian Monroe Linsman, the University of Texas at Austin. Krista Nicole St. Cyr, Baylor University. Haley Grace Rosales, the University of Texas at Austin. Daniel Joseph Mose, the University of Texas at Austin. Alexandria Nicole Licea, the University of Texas at Austin. Elijah Matthew Montes, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Mackenzie Elizabeth Whitlock, the University of Texas at Austin. Tana Lee Rutherford, the University of Texas at Austin. Catherine Gail Britz, the University of Texas at Austin. Fabian Allaire Leal, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Dominique Ariel Battles, the University of Texas at Austin. Frank Bao Nguyen, the University of Texas at Austin. Cameron Ryan Alshouse, the University of Texas at Austin. Jair Maximiliano Pantoja, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Brooke Michelle Rail, the Texas A&M University College Station. Carey Marie Jones, University of Texas at Austin. Zaeli Amber Maldonado, the University of Texas at Austin. Isabella Christine Alvarado. Evelyn Areli Acevedo Davila. Alan Christian Aceves, San Antonio College. Christopher Alexander Acuna. Tony Dana Adame. Seth Allen Adams, Texas A&M University College Station. Alexis Lee Aguilar, San Antonio College. Jessica Marie Aguilar, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Michael Buddy Aguilar, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Sergio Guardado Aguilar, Northwest Vista College. Jesus Eduardo Aguilera, the United States Marine Corps. Chancellor Cole Akins, the University of Texas at Austin. Estefania Alcocer Ortiz, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Naomi Marie Ann Aguillon. Mireya T. Aleman. Viviana T. Aleman, St. Philip's College. Haley Nicole Alexander, the University of Texas at Austin. Kialtane Cherie Allen, Our Lady of the Lake University. Ariana Regine Odurio Alanalan, San Antonio College. Austin Tyler Alvarado. Christian Alexander Alvarado. Haley Joe Alvarado, Palo Alto College. Miranda Elizabeth Alvarez, San Antonio College. Perla Azucena Alvarez Monsivais, San Antonio College. Araya Isabel Anderson Guerrero. Robert Lee Anger Jr. Damian Ray Ansaldua, Palo Alto College. Diana Arevalo, Palo Alto College. Leslie Marie Arias, San Antonio College. Jasmine Danielle Armendariz, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Trayvon Christopher Arnold. Juliana Nicole Aratia, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Justin Jeremiah Areola. Genevieve Celeste Acevedo. Joe Randall Ader III. Austin Tristan Avila. Brandon Alexander Ayala, the United States Army. Ricardo Ayala, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Cheyenne Jane Balderas, San Antonio College. Lee Arne Bankston, Texas Southern University. Adrian Jesus Barajas, St. Philip's College. Adoslin Denise Bernard, Pima Medical Institute. Joel Antoine Barnes, Palo Alto College. Madison Barquin, St. Philip's College. Jairo Barragan Jimenez, St. Philip's College. Sammy Lee Barraza Jr., Palo Alto College. Simon Ray Barrera. Alexis Lene Barrientos, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Gregorio Barrios IV. Clemencio Adriel Barron III. Labacia Page Bateman. Sean Walter Baxter II, University of Texas at San Antonio. Daniel Lerma Benavides, St. Philip's College. Richard Jaden Benavides. Kayla Lynn Benitez, St. Philip's College. Albert Bernabe, South Texas Vocational Technical Institute. Jacob Bickle, Palo Alto College. Chance Landon Bishop, St. Philip's College. Devin James Blunt, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Damian Stephen Bubel. Etta Marie Bradshaw, St. Philip's College. Ashton James Brewer, Tyler Junior College. Jeremiah James Brooks, Palo Alto College. Anston Jamal Bryant Kelly, the University of the Incarnate Word. Ramsey Buentello Jr., Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Cameron Thomas Bullington. Haley Morgan Bunch, Palo Alto College. Alexandria Noel Bustamante, San Antonio College. Brenna Liana Cabrera, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Isaac Abraham Cabrera, Palo Alto College. Brian Robert Cadger II. Miguel Antonio Calderon, San Antonio College. Jason Tyler E. Callis. Ashley Marie Calzoncit, San Antonio College. Victoria Irma Campos, Palo Alto College. Dominic Jacoby Cancino, St. Philip's College. Sunday Rain Cantu, Palo Alto College. Mia Cardenas, Northwest Vista College. Saul Anthony Cardenas Jr., Palo Alto College. Steve C. Cardenas. William Edward Cardenas II. Brianna Mariah Carrion. James Charles Cartagena. Austin Allen Cartwright, Palo Alto College. Juliana Nicole Casanova. Emily Castaneda, St. Philip's College. Brianna Lee Castillo, Palo Alto College. Ernesto Castillo Jr., San Antonio College. Abraham Israel Cedillo. Alba Lisbeth Castro Arias, Palo Alto College. John Mason Chamberlain, San Antonio College. Moses Ethan Chapa III. Alfred Isaac Chavez. Noah Michael Chavez, the United States Naval Academy. Mariah Anita Cisneros, Palo Alto College. Valeria Cisneros, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Genevieve Annette Clack, San Antonio College. Marshall Ryan Clark. Jason Allen Clyett, St. Philip's College. Adam Moses Contreras, Palo Alto College. Jocelyn Kira Converse, Coastal Carolina University. Lisette Anaisa Cornejo, the Catholic University of America. Christian Devon Coronado. Natalie Elise Cortez. La Priani Anise Jassavet County, San Antonio College. Sydney Bryn Crawford, Palo Alto College. Brendan Leo Crothers. Carlos Cruces Jr. Jose Cruz, San Antonio College. Malvin Berenice Cruz, St. Philip's College. Elias Cuvillo, St. Philip's College. Sierra Nicole Daly, Palo Alto College. Jorge Damian Jr. Cheyenne Michelle D'Antonio, Austin College. Alonso Jaquez Dargan, Grambling State University. Matthew Big Dog Darnell. Jacob Wallace Dowley. Ethan Christopher Davenport, Palo Alto College. Brittany Elise Davila, Louisiana State University. Erica Yamil Martinez Davila, University of Texas at San Antonio. Shomara Yalena Davila. Brianna Marie Davis, Palo Alto College. India Alicia Davis. Jason Luke Davis, San Antonio College. Adriana Juliet de Dios, Palo Alto College. Aiden Rene de la Cruz. Caitlin Marie de la Cruz, Palo Alto College. Lisbeth Alejandra de la Cruz, Palo Alto College. Elias Lazarus de la Fuente, San Antonio College. Héctor Javier de la Garza Saucedo. Ryan Matthew De Sena. Seara Destiny de Leon. Hazel Lynn DeFee, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Jada Grace De La Rosa, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Daniel De Leon Jr. Leilani Nevaeh De Leon, San Antonio College. Jenny Rochelle Delgado Flores, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Jordan Olivia Lene Denny, the University of Maryland at College Park. Ethan Lane De Vilbis. Ashanti Fatima Diaz, Palo Alto College. Camille Renee Diaz, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Yesenia Denise Diaz. Kyle Riley Dixon. Justin Wrangler Dagey. Alyssa Rose Dominguez, Palo Alto College. Kennedy Douglas, San Antonio College. Chocolete Alicia Dukes. Samuel Robert Duran Jr., the United States Army. Briley Madison Dury, Texas A&M University, College Station. Sydney Lauren Zierzanowski, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Alyssa Marie Elderkin, Coastal Bend College. Morgan Mitchell Ellis, Palo Alto College. Edgar Enriquez, the United States Army. Stephen Erives. Christina Marie Escobar. Brianna Renee Escalante, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Bianca Marie Escamillas, Palo Alto College. Juan Esparza III, Palo Alto College. Eric Daniel Espinosa, Palo Alto College. Leah Rochelle Espinosa, St. Philip's College. Erica Alexis Espinosa Morales, Palo Alto College. Jonah Ray Esquivel, St. Philip's College. Maricela Marie Esquivel, Palo Alto College. Reagan Danielle Falcon, Palo Alto College. Angelina Farias, San Antonio College. Catherine Elise Fernandez, Palo Alto College. Amber Lynn Fimbres, University of the Incarnate Word. Armani Luther Fletcher. Catherine Jewel Flock. Adam Jovan Flores, the University of the Incarnate Word. Brianna Alexa Flores, the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs. Danielle Alexis Flores, the Culinary Institute of America. Isaiah Blue Flores, San Antonio College. Jasmine Alexa Flores, Palo Alto College. Juan Angel Flores Regalado. Megan Elizabeth Fluid, the University of the Incarnate Word. Frank Fonseca Jr., Hamlin University. Brian Keith Forkey, the University of the Ozarks at Clarksville. Gretel Montserrat Franco Rocha. Alan Ryan Friesenhan, San Antonio College. Michael Paul Frisch, San Antonio College. Joshua Ray Fuentes, Miss Brenda Fuentes receiving his diploma posthumously. Wesley James Fuglar. Gavin Justice Gaitan. Nathan Anthony Galan. Julian Alexander Gallegos, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Isaiah Galvan, St. Philip's College. Justice Cole Gandy, Northeast Lakeview. Autumn Angeli Garcia, Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. Eddie Payne Garcia. Jacqueline Nicole Garcia, Palo Alto College. Joseph Thomas Garcia, Palo Alto College. Marcelo Diego Garcia, Palo Alto College. Nathaniel Cruz Garcia. Rodrigo Garcia, Palo Alto College. Santiago Sebastian Garcia Jr., University of Texas, San Antonio. Veronica Nicole Garcia, University of Missouri, Kansas City. Victoria Nicole Garcia, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Jimena Garcia, Palo Alto College. Eduardo Garcia Ocampo, St. Philip's College. Katie Jane Garcia, the College of Idaho. Aaliyah Haley Garza, San Antonio College. Dylan Patrick Garza. Jacob Ray Garza. Leslie Deanne Garza, San Antonio College. Caitlin Janine Geyser, Palo Alto College. Robert David Gibbs, Luna Community College. Magali Gill. Everardo Gloria Jr., San Antonio College. Sean Edward Godley, University of Northern Texas. Carson Thomas Goins. Connor Manning Goins. Jashawn Centel Golden. Casey Lynn Golson, University of the Incarnate Word. Kaylin Rory Gomez, Northwest Vista College. Timothy Angel Gomez, Palo Alto College. Eddie Gabriel Gonzalez. Jess Angel Marie Gonzalez, San Antonio College. Laura Isabella Gonzalez, Palo Alto College. Arturo Gonzalez Jr., St. Philip's College. Kaya Sierra Gonzalez. Leah Elvira Gonzalez, Trinity University. Nancy Gonzalez, Palo Alto College. Vincent Javier Gonzalez, St. Philip's College. Lexa Lee Gray, San Antonio College. Evelyn Gudino, San Antonio College. Sierra Monique Gonzalez, the United States Navy. Reese Olivia Gonzalez, Texas A&M University College Station. Alfred Ray Guerrero Jr., San Antonio College. Braden Ryan Guerrero, Palo Alto College. Genesis Guerrero, Houston Baptist University. Joe Guerrero IV, Palo Alto College. Serenity Leilani Guerrero, Palo Alto College. Dominic Elijah Gurriere, San Antonio College. Angel Michael Gutierrez, San Antonio College. Mia Renee Gutierrez. Olivia Josephine Gutierrez, the University of the Incarnate Word. Shamiqua Shamil Gaitan, Palo Alto College. Mallory K. Halberdier, Texas A&M University College Station. Contrail Donvea Hale. Nija Joanne Hale, the Texas State University. Ebony Sherelle Hankins. Kyle Ross Harless, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Casey Allen Hernandez. Daniel Hernandez, Palo Alto College. Jasmine Elizabeth Hernandez, Palo Alto College. Jasmine Ray Hernandez, Tarleton State University. Zulema Guadalupe Hernandez, San Antonio College. Ricardo Salceda Herrera Jr., St. Philip's College. Carla Jasmine Herrera Licea, San Antonio College. Brandon Forrest Hickman, San Antonio College. Brendan Forrest Hickman. Davion James Hicks, St. Philip's College. Gabriela Alexis Hinojosa, Palo Alto College. Bailey Madeline Elise Homeyer, Palo Alto College. Brendan Luell Hauser, United States Air Force. Michael Anthony Wishon Jr., St. Philip's College. Matthew David Honeycutt, San Antonio College. Christopher Thomas Hunt, Texas A&M University College Station. Kevin Christian Hunt, Palo Alto College. Amelia Castillo Uron, University of Texas at San Antonio. Rayed Younes Ideas, St. Philip's College. Demarie Rodell Jackson. Leagenique Rashay Jackson, Texas Southern University. Destiny Star Jarrell, St. Philip's College. Angelina Marie Jaskoka. Julian Justin Vargas Yele, University of the Incarnate Word. Angie Marie Jimenez. Dimitri Lawrence Jimenez, Palo Alto College. Christopher Bernard Johnson, Texas State University. Keyshawn Omario Johnson. Mervyn Eugene Johnson Jr. William Benton Johnson. Garrett Wayne Johnston, San Antonio College. Ethan Javier Johnstone, St. Philip's College. Christopher Andre Jones Jr., University of New England. Mali Elise Juarez, Palo Alto College. Lauren Brooke Jurek, Tarleton State University. Stanley Charles Kelly Jr., St. Philip's College.
Darian Allen Kennedy. Davian Ali Arnold King. Alexander Dominic King. Haley Don Kerr, San Antonio College. Matthew Garth Kossip, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Paige Estrella Kucher, Texas Tech University. Linvania Larson Frere, Bella Beauty College. Dylan Antonio Landgrave. Kaylin Ann Landreth, the University of the Incarnate Word. Malin Alexis Larios, the University of Texas, San Antonio. Oscar Babadiega Duron. Anthony Ethan Ledesma, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Ethan James Lee, the United States Navy. Ja'Cory Rashon Lee. Christopher Joseph Lee. Angelina Rose Lenz, receiving her diploma posthumously by Miss Jenny Lenz. David Jacob Lerma, Northwest Vista College. Catherine Marie Lescarbo, Palo Alto College. Christian Gregory Lewis. Alejandra Enriquez Lopez, Palo Alto College. Alejandro Miguel Lopez. Annecy Nicole Lopez, the University of the Incarnate Word. Andrea Marie Lopez, University of Mary Hardin Baylor. April Lynette Lopez. Benjamin Lopez, St. Philip's College. Jordan Berlin Lopez, the University of Texas at El Paso. Juliana Rain Lopez, Palo Alto College. Oscar Lopez Jr., St. Philip's College. Rebecca Julia Lopez, St. Philip's College. Nathius Gage Longoria. Sebastian Anthony Lopez. Lauren Ashley Love, University of the Incarnate Word. Remington Faith Lohman, University of the Incarnate Word. Lauren Alexandria Lozano, Palo Alto College. Mariana Elizabeth Luano, San Antonio College. Juliet Luna, Palo Alto College. Alanis Zoe Macias, Our Lady of the Lake University. Maya Lashanka Mackey. Mia Alicia Magallanes, Palo Alto College. Beatriz Maria Maldonado, University of Texas at San Antonio. Itzel Estrella Maldonado, Palo Alto College. Ricardo Roel Maldonado Jr. Serena Elizabeth Maldonado, Palo Alto College. Cruz Anthony Mayosi, Northeast Lakeview College. Brianna Caitlin Manduano, San Antonio College. Kiana Nicole Manley, San Antonio College. Avery Jean Mann, University of Texas at Arlington. Michael Andrew Marin, Blinn College. Alyssa Peyton Martinez, St. Philip's College. Angelina Nicole Martinez, Palo Alto College. Ariana Marie Martinez. Christian Santino Martinez, South Texas Vocational School. Daniela Guadalupe Martinez, Texas State University. Haley Alexis Martinez. J. Michael Martinez Jr. Jose Alfredo Martinez Jr., St. Philip's College. Joseph Anthony Martinez. Kayla Olga Martinez, Palo Alto College. Maylee Josefina Martinez, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Nicholas Isaiah Martinez, the United States Army. Paul Renee H. Martinez. Sarita Yvette Martinez, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Thomas Maximus Martinez Jr., the United States Army. Chaz Anthony Maskill. Samantha Jules Mata, St. Philip's College. Larry LeVar Wade McAfee. Eliana Rose McCabe, Texas A&M, San Antonio. Nigel Anthony McFarlane II, University of Texas at San Antonio. Michael Eugene McGinnis. Leandre McKinnon, Austin Community College. Janella Rose Villegas Medina. Angelina Justine Mejia. Aaron Brandon Mendoza, St. Philip's College. Aiden Zane Mendoza, San Antonio College. Diego Ricardo Mendoza, the United States Army. Jimmy Jason Mendoza Jr. Victoria Ray Mermea, San Antonio College. Erica Renee Mesa, Palo Alto College. Tyler Reggie Miles, the University of the Incarnate Word. Anna Louise Miller, Tarleton State University. Emery Virginia Minjares, San Antonio College. Mia Angelique Mireles, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Emily Michelle Molina, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Gabriel Molina, Palo Alto College. Sage Trinity Molina, Palo Alto College. Emmanuel Luis Montalvo, the United States Marine Corps. Amaya Quinice Moore. Alexis Diamond Morales, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Naomi Morales Gomez. Destiny Taylor Morales Noque. Karen Morales Ledesma, St. Edward's University. Alfonso Christian Moreno Jr. Amber Alexandria Moreno, Texas State University. Brianna Renee Moreno. Brianna Jolie Moreno. Tabitha Lee Moreno, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Jada Tiara Mosley, Palo Alto College. Jemiah Sierra Mosley, Northwest Vista College. Justice Kara Mosley, Palo Alto College. Gloria Simone Moss, Palo Alto College. Tristan Cyrus Moy, St. Philip's College. Cristobal Munoz. Krista Jade Munoz, Palo Alto College. Madeline Aaliyah Munoz. Gianna Marguerite Murphy, St. Philip's College. Geraldine Navarro, San Antonio College. Justine Nerio, Palo Alto College. Jose Silvano Nolasco III, St. Philip's College. Miranda Nicole Nunez, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Santiago Tesema Overa, St. Philip's College. Emerald Sky Ornelas, Hallmark University. Jordan Christine Orozco, Palo Alto College. Ariana Marie Orta, Northwest Vista College. Diamond Mia Ortiz, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Hayden Saul Ortiz, Blinn College. Andrea Gail Ortega. Sterling Rose Ott, Northeast Lakeview College. Cecilia Janet Ovalle, the United States Army. Jacob Andrew Ovalle. Carla Yvonne Ovalle, Palo Alto College. Tristan Joseph Pacheco, San Antonio College. Nathan Alexander Padron, Northeast Lakeview College. Nicholas Padron Jr., the United States Army. Rachel Lynn Pais, Palo Alto College. Zoe Autumn Palomo. Eliza Nicole Pantoja. George Anthony Paz. Travis Lee Pell, Texas State University. Lorraine Ann Peña. Annabelle Rose Pettis, Palo Alto College. Angel Star Pettis, St. Philip's College. Anissa J. Pettis. Ashley Pettis, San Antonio College. Dayton Lloyd Pettis. Isabella Maria Pettis, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Madison Renee Pettis. Sage Skylar Peterson, Northwest Vista Lakeview. Carla Maria Picasso Berrios, Palo Alto College. Devin Isaiah Prado. Lisette Pinedo, Palo Alto College. Sebastian Sean Piñones, Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in Los Angeles. Madison Paige Plata, Palo Alto College. Kaylee Madison Plate, Texas State University. Rain Morgan Pollard, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Dustin Paul Burrell Poole. Jimena Michelle Portales Grimaldo. Alexander Alfred Prado, Jr. Cameron Marcus Preciado, Palo Alto College. Matthew Gene Price, Northeast Lakeview College. Madison Renee Proby, San Antonio College. Deja Monte Prudhomme, Texas Southern University. Gabriel Narvaez Quiroz, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Summer Rain Rakowitz, University of Texas at San Antonio. Angel Humberto Ramirez, St. Mary's University. Ariana Nicole Ramirez, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Brian Max Ramirez, Palo Alto College. Caleb Ramirez, Texas Christian University. Jake Angel Ramirez, Palo Alto College. Jason Eric Ramirez. Patricia N. Ramirez, Palo Alto College. Leonela Ramirez Hernandez, Palo Alto College. Harmony Ramon, San Antonio College. Alexis Nicole Ramirez. Isaac Javier Ramos. Jalen Renee Ramos, University of Cosmetology Arts and Sciences. Julia Jade Ramos, Palo Alto College. Michaela Blue Ramos, Palo Alto College. Renee Raul Ramos, St. Philip's College. Yasmin Lina Ramos, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Brianna Nicole Lynn Rangel. Raul Rangel III, Palo Alto College. Ebony Janine Rangel Revias, San Antonio College. Madison Leanne Rankin, Palo Alto College. Tristan Gage Real, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Brandon Alexander Ratliff, Blinn College. Brandon Rasso Robledo, Palo Alto College. Russell Robert Edward Reese, San Antonio College. Carlos Ernest Regino Jr., Palo Alto College. Caleb Jerome Reyes, Palo Alto College. Eric Jonas Reyes, Palo Alto College. Jacob Cruz Reyes, Palo Alto College. Leonard Ray Reyes Jr., Northwest Vista College. Renee Tristan Reyes Jr. Isabel Reina, the United States Army. Isabel Luis Reina, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. River Philip Sebastian Reynosa, Palo Alto College. Tiffany Isis Marie Torres Reynoso, St. Philip's College. Aviana Marie Richard, University of Texas at San Antonio. Brianna Danny Rivera, Elmira College. Brisa Marina Rivera, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Celine Guadalupe Rivera, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Victoria Luisa Nunez Rivera, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Daquan Ahmad Robinson, Texas State University. Sid Ryan Robles, Palo Alto College. Manuel Christopher Rocha. Savannah Nicole Olivia Rock, Northeast Lakeview College. Aurelia Lorena Rodriguez, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Brandon Nicholas Rodriguez, San Antonio College. Liana Alexandra Rodriguez, Palo Alto College. Haley Jordan Rodriguez. Isabella Reina Rodriguez, Palo Alto College. Joshua Daniel Rodriguez, Palo Alto College. Joycelyn Rodriguez, Palo Alto College. Josiah Luke Rodriguez, San Antonio College. Juliana Rodriguez. Leslie Isabella Rodriguez, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Madison Paige Rodriguez. Maribel Irene Rodriguez, Palo Alto College. Megan Grace Rodriguez, the University of the Incarnate Word. Marius Javon Rosemont, Louisiana State University. Trenton Michael Roth, St. Philip's College. Trista Michelle Roth, Palo Alto College. Aiden Xavier Roybal. Ronnie Angel Roybal Jr. Natalie Nicole Rubio. Genevieve Raquel Sacriste, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Jacob Luis Saenz. Vanessa Gabriela Saenz, St. Philip's College. Tristan Marie Salas, Victoria College. Desiree Deanne Salazar, San Antonio College. Edward Lane Salazar, Texas Lutheran University. Jalen Jermaine Salazar. Ivan Patricio Salazar, Texas A&M University, College Station. Elizabeth Ruth Salazar, Palo Alto College. Phoebe Michelle Salazar, Texas State University. Xavier Paulino Salazar Jr., Palo Alto College. Evelia Marie Sanchez, San Antonio College. Francisco Ernesto Sanchez Jr., Blinn College. Gabriel Isaiah Sanchez. Grace Elvira Sanchez, Northeast Lakeview College. Jacob Elijah Sanchez, the United States Navy. Leticia Sanchez, the University of the Incarnate Word. Miriam Sanchez, Palo Alto College. Isaac Angel Sandoval. Santino Manuel Sandoval, Palo Alto College. Alyssa Elaine Scott, Texas State University. Adam Joseph Siebers, Baylor University. Malia Alexandria Segura. David Ariel Segura Abba, the University of Texas at Austin. Michaela Linda Cenejo, San Antonio College. Gabriel Cerna Jr., St. Philip's College. Hey! Dominic Jordan Sherman. Carlos Alberto Cifuentes, Northwest Vista Lakeview. Zoe Janae Cifuentes, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Arath Jesus Silva, Palo Alto College. Michael Angel Silvas Jr., Southern Methodist University. Bryson Cole Simpson. Octavia Ajane Jordan Smith, San Antonio College. Jameson Smith, San Antonio College. Kyla Absidy Smith, Northeast Lakeview College. Calvin Solis, Tiffin University. Dana Guadalupe Solis, the University of the Incarnate Word. Amaya Marie Sosa, Palo Alto College. David Christian Sosa, San Antonio College. Megan Maureen Smith, Palo Alto College. Dakota Ray Stanton, St. Philip's College. Kayla Angel Stapleton. Damian Michael Stewart, St. Philip's College. Blaney James Stewart, the Culinary Institute of America. Madeline Nicole Stewart, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Allison Pearl Talamantes, Palo Alto College. Celeste Marie Talamantes, Texas Tech University. Justin Allen Talamantes, St. Philip's College. Layla Elizabeth Taylor, St. Philip's College. Jaquan Darnell Thompson. Morgan Jane Thompson. Alejandro Saldana Tinajero, San Antonio College. Hayden Cole Tolliver. Sarah Faith Tomlin, San Antonio College. Angelia Giovanna Eva Torres, Texas Tech University. Erica Daniela Torres, Northwest Vista College. Jorge Damian Torres, Palo Alto College. Andres Tosado, University of Texas at San Antonio. Carissa Rebecca Trevino, Palo Alto College. John Michael Trevino Jr. Liza Michaela Trevino. Madison Elizabeth Trevino, San Antonio College. Madison Leah Trevino. Tyrese Lamar Trotter. Mackenzie J. Tully, the University of Texas at San Antonio. Gianna Melissa Valdez, San Antonio College. Jacob Matthew Valdez. Malachi Brady Valdez, San Antonio College. Miranda Alex Tarin. Brianna Nicole Valenzuela, the University of Houston. Gerardo Antonio Vargas, San Antonio College. Jorge Luis Vargas, St. Philip's College. Justine Lynn Vargas, Texas A&M College, Texas A&M College Station. Marisol Maria Vargas, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Belicia Noe Vasquez, San Antonio College. Karina Vasquez, Northwest Vista College. Alexa Nicole Vega, the University of the Incarnate Word. Cristian Vela, Tarleton State University. Iris Sky Verastegui, Northeast Lakeview College. Nancy Paola Vincent, University of the Incarnate Word. Ariel Mackenzie Vickers. Caleb Troy Vickers. Giselle Viles Galdames, Northeast Lakeview College. Israel St. Villa, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. Frank Anthony Vineda Jr. Ethan Nicholas Villarreal, Palo Alto College. Matthew Jacob Villarreal. Rodolfo Jesus Villarreal, San Antonio College. Ariel Devet Villaseñor Hugo, University of Texas at San Antonio. Chloe Brianna Ward, Northeast Lakeview College. Ayana LaJoy Ware, San Antonio College. Malachi DePriest Weatherly, Dallas College, Eastfield Campus. Tommy Eugene Wellington Jr., Texas Southern University. Emily Elizabeth Wellman, the University of Texas, San Antonio. Kaylee Nicole Wiederstein, Texas State University. Chantrell Denise Williams. Matthew Robert Valle. Jacob Blake Williams, San Antonio College. Wade Garrett Williams, Northeast Lakeview College. Elijah Nara L. Winston, University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Emily Eliasa Wonder, San Antonio College. Bellamy Rose Wyckoff Rivera, University of Houston. Daniel John Wyrick, San Antonio College. Nicole Brianne Young, Palo Alto College. Gladys Yvette Cepeda, St. Philip's College. Danielle Suniga III, the United States Marines.
All right, let's hold the beach balls real quick so we can finish up. Closing with today's benediction, your senior class treasurer, Ivan Salazar.
Please join me with our blessing benediction in any matter that is most comfortable for you. Dear Lord, in this moment, may this celebration of our hard work and dedication from the past 4 years guide us down our own path of success and opportunities. We are here as family, friends, faculty, staff, and students to bless and provide insight to the bright road ahead, despite the darkness that surrounds us. We are grateful for the love and pride that we share together as the East Central community and for the gifts and talents that we received throughout these years. Good and loving God, please help us use what we have learned to make the world a better place to serve for others in true solidarity and seek ways to help the needy and marginalized. May we perceive what is right, good, and just, and to use our gifts and talents wisely and to have use for others. As we look towards our future, let us pray for those who we feel lost throughout our journey. May them look over our shoulders and protect us in our already unpredictable paths. Holy Spirit, bless our lives and enable us to stay true to our dreams for the greater glory. Protect us from any obstacles that block our paths and present us with opportunities that strengthen us for the better. Amen.
At this time, I would like to ask everybody to please stand proudly for the playing of the East Central High School alma mater. At this time, I ask that each graduate grab your tassel, move it to the left side of your caps. Congratulations, East Central High School, graduating class of 2021. We are EC.